We're excited to explore ways to work with TUBEMOGUL and bring the best of people-based capabilities to their clients through their solutions. As of right now, we're utilizing the existing Atlas capabilities around cross-device and helping TUBEMOGUL gain some of the aggregated people-based insights so that they could deliver the solutions better to the clients that they have today.
Our customers use our platform to plan, buy, manage and track across multiple screens and devices. Everything we do is very much about giving them control and transparency. That's become increasingly challenging over time as the consumers have shifted from desktop to mobile. And what we see is the opportunity for people-based measurement as a real way of really driving that understanding of what's actually going on. As a business, we've worked with best-in-class other platforms and technology companies, whether it be through brand safety, viewability, third-party data. We see Atlas as best in class when it comes to people-based measurement. We see, because of the shift in terms of the consumer, how they're kind of moving from desktop to mobile, we see a big opportunity to drive true understanding of what's actually going on when it comes to measurement, away from cookie-based measurement. People-based measurement, we feel, gives greater understanding of what's going on both across desktop and mobile. As a business, we look to kind of drive insight and understanding to make the right informed decisions when it comes to advertisers. People-based measurement, we feel, will make our customers smarter and drive that intelligence in a much more informed way, enabling them to make the right decisions in a much more informed way. We also feel that there's a huge amount of wastage when it comes to media spend, and actually using people-based measurement will really start to drive more efficiency and effectiveness when it comes to targeting audiences.
For our own clients, we found that there's been quite a bit of wastage of media, looking at overstatement of reach and understatement of frequency, and that all leads to poor decisions. Having a better fundamental unit of count really helps improve those basic measures.
And advertisers have always longed to really drive and understand reach and frequency. Having people-based measurement, looking at mobile and desktop, really drives that home, something they couldn't do before. So we feel it's much more an informed way of deciding or understanding the effectiveness of the campaigns that are running through the platform.
It's going to be important for marketers to understand that there will have to be a change in mindset as well as processes that they use to evaluate the effectiveness of their campaigns. And that's simply because how users behave across devices have changed. And marketers need processes that kind of conform to these changes. Atlas brings the capability of understanding user behavior across multiple devices. And we're not trying to tear up all their systems and processes overnight. What we are advocating for is to start putting more weight on what the fundamental unit you use to count is, and then ultimately making decisions based off of that.
I think it's the consumer that's really driving that change. The consumer, by the way they've migrated in terms of how they consume the internet or through the devices which they consume the internet, has caused that change. And to an extent, the way in which media was planned and bought was far too siloed. It didn't reflect the consumer world. So actually, people-based measurement starts to bring a much more consolidated approach. And actually, we feel through that, or that's the very beginning, we feel through that, you're going to have a much more informed and efficient way of actually reaching those audiences, managing and controlling your reach and frequency, which is the key thing for most advertisers. I think it's early stages. But it's an exciting opportunity. As we've said before, advertisers have always looked to kind of reach and understand how they're engaging with their customers, manage and control that reach and frequency, which they couldn't do before. So using people-based measurement is a real alternative to that.
And I agree with Nick. We are still at the beginning stages, already finding value, but as we work together and deliver more tangible results, I believe that more advertisers are going to start demanding solutions that are built on a people basis from the ground up.